welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. My name is Emma. In today's video I'm going to be talking you through my boot collection. Boots are definitely one of my favourite kind of shoes to wear. They've kind of been a shoe that I've worn for years and I will continue to wear for years, and they're kind of a shoe that I wear all year round as well. I especially love them in the autumn winter though, and so I did want to film this video now, just but I do wear them a lot in summer as well. Obviously not all of them because some of them are a bit more winter styles, but I did just want to show you how I like to style them. I will be inserting cutaways as we go along, showing you the shoes on, and also how I like to style them and styling them up in an outfit for you. All the boots I feature in this video I will leave linked down below. Some of them I have had for a couple of years, so I'll try leave link something similar. But yeah, without further ado, let's just get on into the video. Okay, so the first pair of boots I'm going to show you are my under the knee flat black boots from New Look. These are probably the most recent boots I've added to my wardrobe, and I really like them. Like I said, these are from New Look. They're from the Kate Hutchins range, and I just really like them. I really felt like I was missing a pair like this because I just feel like these can really be dressed up or dressed down. I'm not going to talk about these for too long because I have done a whole video on these boots, which I'll leave linked in the cards if you want to go check that out, because I do kind of a more in-depth video on how to style under the knee boots like this. But yeah, I just really like them. They're a really practical boot, really good for like the rain, and they're also really good for the snow as well because they've got like track soles, which is really good. They're a boot I get a lot of wear out of, and probably one of my most worn boots at the moment, especially in winter. And yeah, I just think they're a really good boot. I will insert like a clip of how I style them, but like I said, if you want to see more ways to wear these sort of boots, go watch that video that I did previously on them, because I talk a lot more in depth about them. But I just really like them. They're just a classic shoe. Yeah, they go with a lot in my wardrobe as well. I wear them a lot more than I thought I would, especially with like dresses and leggings. And yeah, I just really like these ones. But I did want to mention them in this video, but like I said, I have already done a full video dedicated to these boots. I will leave that linked in the cards and down below if you want to go check that out. But yeah, this is just the first pair I want to show you. Okay, and then the second pair of boots are these chunky black, almost like Chelsea style boots. I really like these. I feel like chunky boots are more of a Marmite item, but I just think they're really cool. They've got like that really chunky sole which adds a bit of height, and then they just have an elastic which like stretches out really nicely to slip them on your feet. I believe these were from ASOS. I did get them last year when chunky boots were like really in fashion, but I think they're just a really cool piece. I think they really like toughen up an outfit and make an outfit a little bit more grungy, which I really like. I think they look really good with like leggings and like something really oversized, just to balance out the proportions. And I think they do a good job at making your legs look a bit slimmer, and just adding that really chunky shoe just really like balances out proportions, especially if you're wearing something oversized on top, like an oversized jumper or oversized hoodie. And I just think they're really cool. Again, they have got like good track, so they're good for wearing in like the snow and things. They're maybe not got as much grip, but I do really like them. And then again, obviously, like most of these boots, they are good for wearing in the rain and in various different weathers. But yeah, I really like them. I do also really like styling these with dresses as we get into the springtime, just to kind of toughen up something a little bit more girly. I'm not really an overly girly dresser, so sometimes when I am wearing more of a girly piece like a dress, I do like to wear a bit of a chunky boot, and I think just again really nicely balances out the proportions, just toughens up the dress, especially if you want to wear like a dress, a leather jacket, and like these boots. I think that looks really cool. And yeah, I feel like these are definitely more of a Marmite piece in this video, but I do really like them and would really recommend a pair of good chunky boots. Okay, and then sticking with the chunky trend, I did just want to mention my Doc Martens. These are just a classic shoe. I feel like these are a timeless shoe, and I wanted a pair for years, and I finally got a pair a couple of years ago for my birthday. I've just got the shorter ones. They're not as high up as the standard Doc Martens, and they're just in the classic black leather, and then they've just got the classic Doc Marten tag with the yellow writing and the gum sole. It's kind of a darker gum sole though than like a really gummy sole. These I really love. I've always loved the look of Doc Martens. I think they're a really cool shoe. They're a very durable shoe. I will say, as I'm sure most people who have Doc Martens will tell you, they are difficult to break in. Mine aren't fully broken in. I can wear them without them hurting my feet, but I kind of do have to wrap up my feet. I do kind of put blister plasters on the places that I know they hurt, and then I will put a pair of like trainer socks on, and then I will also put on a pair of actual Doc Marten socks, which I'll leave linked down below because I really recommend them because they're thicker than like a standard sock. And you can get them in the black colour, because I was wearing hiking socks but they weren't black, so they didn't look great, but I just really love them. To be honest, I probably should wear these more than I do. I really like the look of Doc Martens, like more in like spring summer with like a dress, again like grunging up a very girly outfit. I think that looks really cool. And yeah, again, they're really good for a lot of different weathers. They're obviously very durable. You can wear these in the rain, you can wear them in the snow because they've got the really good tracks, which makes them a really good handy shoe. It is just a shame about having to break them in, and obviously these are probably the most expensive pair of boots in this video, but I do just think they're a really cool classic shoe. I really like them, and definitely if you are a boot lover, I feel like owning a pair of Doc Martens is a must in your wardrobe. Yeah, mine also have the black stitching, which I like because you can get like colourful stitching, but I wanted mine a little bit more subtle. They obviously do take some wearing in, but yeah, I really like them. And yeah, classic staple pair of boots. Okay, and then the next pair of boots I want to show you are kind of my go-to most warm boots in my wardrobe, and they are just these. These are from Bershka, and what I really like about these is I just think these are really good everyday staple boot. They're quite a classic design, they're quite Western inspired with the shape, but then they've just got this stretch here to help get them on. They've got like no fastenings, and they can be quite difficult to get on because they are quite tight on my calves. But I do really like them. What I really like about these is they're very versatile. I feel like I can wear these during the day, but then I can also wear them more evening. Yeah, I wear these a lot just with a very simple outfit, just like jeans and a t-shirt and a blazer, just for a kind of everyday look. These are really comfortable. They do have the heel, but it's like a really nice heel height. It's not too high at all, so they're really comfortable to walk around in. These do have the square toe. I personally really like a square toe. Obviously you can go for something a bit more rounded or a bit more pointed. I feel like if they were a bit more pointed, they'd look definitely a bit more Western. But yeah, I just feel like they're a really classic boot. They go with everything in my wardrobe, and they kind of are just my everyday go-to staple boot that I wear a lot. Like I said, just with a pair of jeans, with a white t-shirt, a blazer, just a coat, or any sort of variety on that outfit throughout the seasons. So like whether that's swapping the t-shirt and the blazer out for a coat and a jumper and a pair of jeans. I just seem to wear these a lot. I just really like them. I feel like a classic go-to boot that you feel like wear in the day or in the evening is just a real staple in the wardrobe, whether that's something more like this or something a bit more of like a classic style or more of like a Chelsea boot. I just think these are a really good boot to have in the wardrobe. And yeah, like I said, they're probably definitely my most warm boots. Now because these do come up quite high with on the legs, I do tend to wear them more with like jeans or something that will go over the boot, so the boot just pops out, just because I feel like they can cut my leg off at a bit of an awkward point if I'm wearing like a dress. If I was wearing like a long maxi dress, I wouldn't mind because the dress would probably cover the top, but if I can see that part of my leg, I feel like it's not the most flattering place it cuts off at. But with just a pair of jeans over them, I think they look really cool and are just a classic staple boot in my wardrobe. And yeah, I really like them. Again, really good for loads of different weathers. They haven't really got track soles, so I wouldn't really recommend like any like snow or ice sort of thing, but for like an everyday boot, I just really like them. And like I said, they're really comfortable. I can walk for a while in these. And yeah, they also are, these tend to be the boots that I do kind of pack if I'm going for a weekend away, because like I said, I can kind of wear them in the day if I'm just going shopping or wandering around, and I can also dress them up for evening because they do have that more smart element and they do have that heel. And yeah, they were really quite inexpensive as well, so yeah, I really like them. Okay, and then kind of moving on from those are kind of more of an evening boot, I would say. I wear these more in the evening. They are just these heeled black boots. The heels on these ones are definitely a bit higher than the last ones, but they're still a nice height that I can walk in them in the evenings, like if I'm going for dinner or for drinks. I don't really get on with high heels. I do definitely prefer wearing a heel boot in the evening. I just find it a lot more comfortable, and especially as I get older, I just want my feet to be comfortable. These are from Topshop, and I love Topshop for boots. Topshop always have done really nice boots. I just really like these ones. They are like a more of a soft leather, so they're less structured on the ankle. They've got the zip, so they're really easy to get on and off. Yeah, again, just a very classic design, a very basic, simple boot. But like I said, I do really like wearing these in the evening, whether that's more with like a dress or like a trouser. I have actually worn these quite a lot with my leather trousers for like an evening, because I think that's a really nice combination. And yeah, I just think these are a really good evening boot that are still really comfortable on your feet, especially if you're not much of a heels person, and also really good for like evenings in like winter when it's colder and you don't necessarily want like a strappy sandal. I just really like these. And yeah, I just really like wearing these for like dinners and things like that, just because they are a little bit more smarter and do dress up an outfit a little bit. and because of that heel height, just add that little bit of elevation to an outfit, which I really, really like. And yeah, I just really like them. They do have the zip on the side, as you probably have seen from the other shoes. I do like quite a subtle fastening on a boot if it does have a fastening, and this is quite subtle because you can't really see the zip because it's encased in the leather, which I really, really like. And yeah, these are just really, really comfortable. I love the shape of the toe. They come in, but then they kind of square off at the end, which I really, really like. I just think they add a really nice shape to the foot. Yeah, I really, really love these. And because they're like a soft leather, they're really, really comfortable. And yeah, I really like them. And they also really cut off at a nice place. They only come up to like my ankles. They're not like as high as some of the other boots I own. So they cut off at a really nice flattering place on my leg, that I do wear these with like dresses and things for an evening vibe. Yeah, I definitely said these are more of an evening boot, but I feel like you could wear these in the day as well. If you know, like you got like a nice lunch or something in the day and you want to look a little bit smarter, but you don't want to be too dressed up, I think these are a really nice boot for that sort of occasion. And yeah, they're just a really nice boot that I get a lot of wear of. I have had these for a couple of years, so I will try and leave links something similar down below because I don't believe these will be in stock anymore. But yeah, I do really, really like them, and I do really recommend Topshop for boots. They are a little bit more expensive, but the quality is really nice and they do really last. I've had a lot of Topshop boots in the past. Yeah, I just really, really love these ones. Yeah, definitely need a more heeled boot in your wardrobe. Okay, and then the next pair of boots are very similar to those, but they are in a brown. Now, I do actually want a more neutral coloured boot for like daytime wear, because sometimes I don't necessarily always want a black shoe. I want more of a beige or like a neutral boot, so I am on the hunt for a pair of those. But these are my non-black boots that I am going to show you in this video, and they're like a browny burgundy colour, and they are a heeled boot. They're very similar to the Topshop ones that I've just shown you, so I just kind of wanted something very similar to that but in a neutral. So I've got these brown ones. These are from Monkey, but I actually did get these on Depop second hand, and they were barely worn. They look pretty much brand new. And yeah, again, they've got like the square toe, which I really, really like. And again, they've just got a really nice heel height. And then they have just got zips. These zips are on the inside, and I do like that these are the same colour as the rest of the boot. And yeah, similarly to the ones that I've just shown you, these I tend to wear more in the evening if I've just gone for a more neutral look. I've worn these before with like just blue jeans, a little white top and like a camely blazer. I really, really like that look. And yeah, I just think these are really nice boot. I did actually really enjoy wearing these more in the autumn time as well, because they are that brown shade, but I do feel like I could wear these like all year round. I do really like them. These are a little less comfortable than the Topshop ones, I will say. I'm not really sure why. I just feel like maybe I need to mold them in a bit more and wear them in. I like, again, the ankle on these is more of a soft leather, so they kind of mold to your ankles, but again, they cut off at a nice height on your leg. It's not like an unflattering point. And yeah, I just really needed a pair, like a neutral boot. I do really want a pair like beige boots, but I do really, really like these. I actually don't mind the heel height on these. They are a little bit higher than the Topshop ones, but they are a little bit uncomfortable, so I don't really wear these much in the daytime, just more for like an evening. And yeah, I just really, really like them. I think they're a really cool boot, and I definitely think a neutral or brown coloured boot is like an essential in the wardrobe, just for like those lighter toned outfits. And yeah, I think they look really, really cool. And I also really like this colour brown with a denim. I think that looks really, really nice. So really recommend a neutral boot. Like I said, I do definitely need a neutral, more like everyday boot, because these are more of an evening boot for me. But yeah, really, really like these ones. Okay, and then the last pair of boots I want to show you in this video are probably one of my favourite pair of boots I own. They're definitely the ones I have owned in my wardrobe for the longest, and I do really love wearing these. I always really feel good in these boots, and they are just a pair of over-the-knee black suede boots. These are definitely more of an evening vibe for me, because they are a bit more of a statement, because obviously they do encase the majority of your leg, and I just love wearing these with dresses for an evening vibe. So say like it's cold outside but I still want to wear a dress, these are just really, really good. If it's like an evening but I've got really pale or hairy or non-tanned legs and I kind of want to cover my legs up, I love wearing these with the dresses. I just think they're kind of quite a sexy piece in the wardrobe. I do feel like suede boots aren't as in at the moment. I definitely feel like they were in more a couple of years ago. It's definitely more like a leather boot, kind of like the first ones I showed you in the video. But I really love these. These ones do have quite a small heel height, so again they're really comfortable. But I just love these with a dress, especially more of like an A-line floaty dress. I think they look really nice, just to obviously keep that shape and that tightness to the leg, because they are tight to the legs but still like look really sexy, I think, and just really dress up the outfit. And I just think these are a really cool boot. They do have a zip, which makes them easy to get on. I do believe these were from Public Desire. I can't really remember because, like I said, I've had these for a good few years, but I will link a similar pair down below. And I just really like them. They kind of give me Stuart Weitzman vibes. I've always really wanted a pair of Stuart Weitzman boots, but for now these ones will do. Obviously they are suede, so they're a little bit less practical in like the rain and things like that, but I still think they look really nice. I mean, I've had these for years and they still look pretty good. They do need a bit of a clean. I just really like these. These are definitely a boot that I feel quite sexy in. They're definitely a bit more of a statement, which is why I tend to wear them more in the evening, just because they can be quite a lot in the daytime. Sometimes I do wear them with like leggings and like a long jumper in the daytime. I think that can look quite nice, just to kind of dress up that sort of outfit, because I don't necessarily always like wearing leggings. I feel like leggings are quite a casual thing, so just having a heeled boot, having an over the knee boot over a pair of black leggings and a jumper, I think just dresses up the outfit a little bit and makes it more my vibe. And yeah, I just really like them. They're just a really simple round toe and they're just really comfortable. I wear these quite a lot in the evenings, like if I'm going out like for drinks and maybe for a little bit of a boogie in a club or a bar. I just really like wearing them because they're just really comfortable. They're obviously not the most practical for like getting drinks spilt on them, because they are like that suede material, but I just really like them and I think they look really good just with a little dress. And yeah, really love these. I wear these a lot and they're definitely a staple in my wardrobe. And even though I feel like suede boots aren't necessarily really in at the moment, I do feel like they are a classic piece in the wardrobe and I do feel like they always come back around. And I just love wearing them. They're just kind of a staple shoe in my wardrobe. I feel like they're just a classic boot to own. They're a lot more versatile than you'll think as well, and they're just really easy to style. But yeah, that's it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Like I said at the beginning, I'll leave everything that I featured in this video linked down below, and if anything's old or out of stock, I'll leave links to something similar. If you have any other suggestions of things that you'd like to see in my wardrobe, so maybe like a trainer collection and how I style those, or like my handbags or something like that, then do let me know in the comments below. I do really like filming these sort of videos because I just think it's really handy for you to be able to see my staples, things that I think are worth investing in, and kind of things that are just timeless pieces and key pieces in my wardrobe, rather than just always buying new things. Show you the things that are like staples and key pieces. But if you did enjoy this video, please do give it a thumbs up, and if you're new here, I'd love it if you could subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye!